on to check-in number 14 on the list, and W3LZR is Jim in Dravosburg. Good evening, Jim.
W3LNC, W3LZR. Well, good evening, Lenny, and everybody in the assembled multitude. Boy, you got a good group in here tonight. And okay, Dan, on the new amateur radio operators, that's good. Well, rain doesn't bother us any at all here where I'm at. Everything runs off downhill, so we're in good shape. Nothing leaked on the inside. It's all on the outside. And we got about 64 degrees right now. The humidity's up there pretty high, 93%. And if you go outside, you can feel it. I had the scanner going. It was going nuts over the last 3 days with people's basements being flooded and the water getting up near their circuit breaker panels. And the firemen trying to go around to put all the fires out. And what I mean by that is trying to pump out all the basements that they could. And they had some pretty good long lists going for people calling in and tell them what their problems were. They did close down 837 from Duquesne McKeesport Bridge to Coal Valley Road because the river got up onto the road in different 837 there in different places. But even though they had barricades up, coming down from the Urban Works to the red light on the River Road and up to Coal Valley Hotel, and they had the road blocked off from Duquesne into Dravosburg. There was a couple of people that managed to drive in to water that was too deep for their car down here in Dravosburg, and somebody had taken the barricades away enough for an opening for a car to go through, and the people went through it. And when they got to the water, they thought that they could go through it, but they didn't. So they had to have Swift Water Rescue come in and get the people out of the cars. That happened twice here in the same day in Dravosburg. I wonder how Frank's making out up there at his cabin or wherever he goes to in the summertime there as far as the rain. I called my son up in Pima Tuning. They didn't get what we thought, what we got. They thought they were, but they didn't. It rained, but they didn't get anything near what we got. So I guess it was being pushed off to the northeast before it got up that far, the bad part of it. Working the Route 66 stations. I've only got 5 so far. I got one rover, number 2. Most of it's on 40 meters. I did to get the rover on 20 meters tonight, but I don't know what it is. I thought there'd be more people, more stations on working the contest, and they may be on there, and I just can't hear them. But there was activity on 75, 80 meters that I could hear, quite a few stations yakking, and on 20 meters, I didn't hear hardly anything. So 40 meters is the most popular right now as far as what I can hear. So that's about it, Lenny. I'll ship her back to you. Here she comes, W3LZR.
Alrighty, well, once again, we're at the bottom of the list. Put on another holler for some more check-ins in a little bit there. Okay, how about if we go to W3LZR, Jim in Dravosburg.
This is W3LZR. Well, good evening to you, Lenny, and everybody on the net there. Good to hear y'all. And like JJ said, the repeater seems to be working very, very well. Went out to put some gas in the car today. First time for a long time. And I noticed that the gas prices are starting to go up again. or at least where I buy gas. And I was sorry to hear that J.C. Penney is going to file for bankruptcy. That's the plan anyhow. I don't know if they will, but I was talking to the wife, and she mentioned something about even before the coronavirus hit, she had heard that Penney's was talking about declaring bankruptcy. So I don't know. That's a shame. I like that store. It's almost like, it's one of a kind right here in the area now. So what are you going to do? Sign of the times, I guess. But other than that, everything seems to be going along pretty well, and just like everybody else. Maybe Friday we can get out a little bit more, but I don't know where you're going to go because there's nothing going to be open anyhow that isn't open now. Okay, back to you, Lenny. Good to hear everybody. W3LZR.
Okie dokie, and let's go to...
Morning, Richie, N3SBF, we have you. November 3 Whiskey, Mike Charlie. Morning, Bill, N3WMC, we have you. W3 Lima Zulu Radio.
Morning, Tim. This is W3LZR, Jim in Allegheny. No traffic.
Morning, Jim. W3LZR, we have you.
Okay, that brings us to the bottom of the list. Anyone that would like to check into the 6-meter net, please call WU3U.
WU3U. This is Whiskey 3 London Zulu Radio, Jim in Roseburg.
And up next, W3LZR, Jim in Dravosburg. Good evening, Jim.
Good evening, Kurt. And good evening to the assembled multitude. Everybody's sounding good tonight. I haven't gotten a QSL card, I don't know, probably about a year. And so I pretty much gave up on them. But just here the other day, I got 3 cards from the Bureau. And one of them is from the Slovak Republic, and it's from all the way back for contact in 2011. So where the card has been ever since that 2011, I have no idea, but I got it anyhow, so very good. And I got another one from Austria, and this other one came from, the card is pretty much in a language that I can't speak. So I can't find anywhere on here where it's actually from. I don't know. But anyhow, that's what I got here on the radio end of it. And let me let this drop. Did the 13 colonies, and I sent my list in here a couple days ago. Got that mailed in. And that's about it, Kurt. I think there's some kind of a DX contest coming up here on the weekend. I have to look at the contest corral and see what that's all about. But I'll enjoy trying to work that, see if I can hear any countries that I don't have. Back to you, Kurt, W3LZR. Thanks.